Are you tired of managing multiple AI subscriptions and interfaces? Maybe you like ChatGPT 4 for some of the tasks and Claude for some other, and you occasionally want to try DeepSeek too. Having access to multiple premium AI models is useful, but not when you're paying for three different subscriptions and switching between the UIs and apps all day. There's a way to access all these premium models through one interface and only pay for what you actually use. Let's see how to use a tool called OpenRouter to connect your own API keys from different AI providers, giving you the freedom to use exactly what you need and when you need it. The first problem I face as a multi LLM user is monthly subscriptions, because those are expensive if I want to use Claude, ChatGPT, and Perplexity, the pro models. It's like $20 each per month, and it's expensive if I want to use occasionally. But with API access, we pay as per the tokens, as per the actual usage. It's like pay as you go, which is much cheaper if we are not very heavy users. Coming to the second problem, the tab problem. Now, if I want to browse some live data, then I have to go to Perplexity. I copy that data and I want to do some day-to-day task in ChatGPT. Then again, I have to keep coming here. In between, if you want to do some creative writing or code help, then I have to go to Anthropic because that performs well on a coding part. Now if I need some reasoning part, then I have to come to DeepSeek again. So that is another problem. And if I want to compare how different AIs respond to the same questions, we have to keep copying between windows, and at times we lose track of the conversations as well. If you ask a question once and see how GPT-4, Claude, or all these different models all answer it, then OpenRouter is a excellent tool to address that problem statement. If you see it here, it's a single UI, and there we can access to all different models. We can just with a single click we can juggle up the models and we can use it as per our convenience, and it's a night and day difference compared to the tab switching nightmare. I have logged in to the OpenRouter UI, and as you can see here we have 421 models listed. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but we are not interested in the free models because we are looking for the premium models. If I go to charts here, if I click on new room, this is where I can add models. Now let's go to the integration section where we'll add those API keys. Okay, in the settings you have to come to these integrations. If you see, Anthropic I have already configured. Let's go to Perplexity. Coming to the Perplexity part, here I have to go to APIs, API keys, create a key. Never share your keys with anyone. I'll copy this. I'll go to Perplexity. This option, click configure, paste, and save. Enabled. Similarly, I want to do a configuration for OpenAI. I'll create a new secret key. I'll copy this, go to integrations, here in OpenAI, and the edit button, I'll copy it, save. Now if you see, we have OpenAI, Perplexity, and Claude configured. Now I'll go to chart, I'll click on add models. So based on my requirements, I want to use the latest model from OpenAI, OpenAI 4.1. I want to add Anthropic 3.7 Sonnet, and I want to add Perplexity as well. Now I want to prompt and see the different responses from each of these LLM models. This is just a example prompt. Let's see how it behaves. I'll press enter. Let's retry. Okay, so we got responses from all these three different models, and let's start with this one, Claude. So it gave some high level understanding what is artificial intelligence, then what are the LLMs, their definition, what are the popular LLMs today. And if you see the metadata here, This gave us the details that how many tokens per second, what are the total token count, and what was the cost and the duration, the response time. Now coming to the OpenAI GPT 4.1 response, if you see here the data is as of 2024. Now coming to the Perplexity, we also get similar kind of data, and if you see, though the overall context is same but responses are somewhat different and you can tweak as per your requirements. Let's start with a follow-up question. Can you give some more details into RAG with easy to understand language? And let's see how it responds. So we got responses from all the three LLMs. So if you see, if you tweak and if you want to play around, this is an excellent tool which is in a single UI. We can play around multiple tools and I can toggle it off if I don't want anything from the old data and I want only live data. Then I'll go and I'll say okay, give me the latest updates as of 2025 say March, or okay, and here are few updates that we got from Perplexity. You can remove it if you don't want at all, and if you go to the ranking section, you can see, for example, if I click on programming, I see, okay, as of this date, the percent of usages, how many tokens were used from different LLMs, what are the top performing models, and which models are trending. So this is an excellent tool to play around with the LLMs. Thank you. To wrap up, let's recap what we did. By connecting your own API keys to OpenRouter, you can save money by only paying for what you use, access multiple premium AI models through a single interface, and you can choose the right models for each specific task. This approach gives you more flexibility without paying for multiple subscriptions. Which models are you most interested in trying with this setup? Leave a comment if you have any questions about the setup or suggestions for future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.